I got to thinking about something yesterday. On my live yesterday, Knockout 86 was like, shout out to Knockout Boxing 86, by the way. He said if the fight gets made between Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence Jr. after April 16th, will we come back and eat crow, pretty much saying, hey, look, we were wrong. And I was like, pretty much, I'll admit it. I'll be like, listen, I was wrong about the fight. You know what I mean? He actually made it, and that's it. But I will not admit that Errol is not ducking him until I see Errol in that fucking ring. And I already kind of explained why. Because I came up with my own theories on what could possibly happen, even if Errol calls out Bud, and even if they go into the negotiations and everything. Now, it would be smart maybe if, like, let's say they do actually sit down and negotiate the fight, and Bud puts in the contract, hey, look, if Errol just magically gets injured anytime before the fight, while he training and everything, he can't fight nobody else until he get better, until we fight first. If that happens, and then I actually see them about to do a ring walk, you got the promotion, everything going for the fight. I mean, I'm talking about actually in that ring. Then I will say that Errol ain't ducking. That's the only time I'm going to say it. But other than that, there's a lot of shenanigans that can take place even if the fight gets signed. And Bud will have to be smart enough to, like, put certain stipulations in there where they can't try to wiggle out of the fight. Because, yeah, it's easy to say, yo, will you guys say Errol ain't ducking after April 16th when he calls out Bud? And then, yeah, you can say that. That looks good. That looks good on the surface, though, but we know it goes deeper than that, right? So let's see what happens after the Ugas fight, and let's see what happens after they go into negotiations, if they decide to go into negotiations. And even after that, as fucked up as it is, it's sad that we have to look at boxing like that, but we have seen that happen with fighters. They'll pull out of a fight right before a fight even happens. Injury, COVID, whatever the fuck it is, right? So we got to put stipulations in there. Bud will have to put that in there. Like, look, I understand sparring, he might magically get injured or something. Guess what? Put that in the contract that if he does get injured, he can't fight nobody, and I'm going to sit it out, and we're going to wait till he heal up, and then we're going to proceed with our fight. That's what's... I hate to say it like that, but that's what's going to have to happen for me to believe Errol ain't ducking, man. But I meant to say that on the live, but it didn't dawn on me. But if that does happen and Errol actually, they are in the ring, ding, 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 okay, Errol got my credit. He fought. You know what I mean? I take that back. He didn't duck. Other than that, if none of them things take place and something pops up and they don't fight, bro, even after negotiations, something was wrong. Clearly it was a duck move, bro. It's just how I see it. Now, one other thing though, to all the Errol Spence fans, the fanboys and the Errol sexual. If we write about this, if any of these things that I've been saying, any of these things B-Mac been saying, any of these things E-Thriller been saying, any of the things all of my homies that ride with us been saying, if any of that takes place, if Errol lowballs him and Bud walks away from the fight, if they do actually come to terms of a fight, and then magically Errol gets an injury before the fight, if any of those two things happen, will you give us our credit, and will you say we was right? That's it. That's all I got to say about that. But anyway, let me know what y'all think. Like, subscribe. Catch y'all later on the next one, and I'm out.